This is so much easier than tweezing your eyebrows because, baby, the tweezing, if you don't have a high pain tolerance, or if you do have a high pain tolerance, it's not going to, you're going to look like you got into a fight with an angry cat, domestic or wild one, either or. You don't want that. I was not prepared for that to flake. So we're dealing with two different types of textures here. So without further ado, you know I'm not going to hold you any longer. Oh. So one of the first things when it comes to a shower routine, now this depends on whether or not you start with your shower routine first. Skincare routine. Sorry. If you start with your skin routine first or last, I'm going to still give you the tips at which what works for me that you can use these interchangeably. For me, my skincare routine is interchangeably done. So sometimes I may do my skincare routine. I may do my skincare routine first before I ever get in the shower. You guys have seen a rendition of both, where in plenty of my shower routine videos, by the way, the only thing you're gonna get is head, shoulders, knees, and toes. That part. And I've alternated. It just depends on how I'm feeling at the time. First thing I usually do, I do as needed what's called dermaplaning. So this is what's called a facial razor. So you can get these from Amazon, and these are the Schick, SCHICK, like the razors for men, but they make those for the women too. And these are specifically for dermaplaning, for anything facial, getting the eyebrows together, shaping them. This is so much easier than tweezing your eyebrows because, baby, the tweezing, if you don't have a high pain tolerance, or if you do have a high pain tolerance, it's not going to work for you. You're going to have to psych yourself out, and you shouldn't have to do that in order to take good care of yourself and have really great grooming hygiene habits. You feel me? I do that, but then I also combine it with, it's like I have everything in front of me today. I also dermaplan. You don't want to do this on dry skin. Use the aloe vera gel. I use the honey skin here, also from Amazon. I've been using this for a good 2 years. I put that on my skin first, then I go in with the facial razor, and you're going to want to use a very, very light hand. So if you heavy-handed, you're going to look like you got into a fight with an angry cat, domestic or wild one, either or. You don't want that. You got to practice having a light hand. So if you want to do this on your face, don't start on your face. I would start somewhere here in a very, very small area, so that way you could build up to doing it on your face and on the most important areas you look to do it in. Something I just recently started implementing as part of my everything shower routine, might have been at Ross a couple months ago last year. This is a two-sided facial brush. So this exfoliates in the shape of a nice cute star. This is the brush side. I feel like just massaging that aloe vera gel into my skin while I'm doing my skincare routine. Then essentially, I use the brush side if I don't feel like using my hands to really kind of get in there and get it to absorb into my skin. That's after I've done my as needed dermaplaning with the facial razor. Now if I want to exfoliate with that still on my face, we just do that. And as you can see, they're texturized bristles here, and that's just to help exfoliate your skin. If you want to take it up a notch, I've also used this with a facial scrub here from Body Prescriptions. This is a vitamin C moisturizing facial scrub. The texture fooled me. We're going to talk about facial scrubs as opposed to body scrubs, and why there's two different variations, because the formulation is for a certain part of your body, and then you don't want to use the wrong type for the wrong area, because then you might have to go see doc. Now the texture just fooled me. I picked this up at either Burlington or TJ Maxx just this past fall. And the texture here kind of fooled me because I thought, okay, well, oil in it and, you know, it'll probably be like Tree Hut quality. You know, but it wasn't. Now, if you're used to Tree Hut quality, the reason why I say that is that when you get into a Tree Hut scrub, it's not going to flake apart. The scrub particles aren't going to flake apart. I'm glad I have this here to show you all the difference. And now let me try to open the other one and not drop either of them. We have the body scrub here in Tahitian Vanilla Bean, but then we also have the facial scrub here, Vitamin C, for body prescriptions made to fade those dark marks. On this side here, we have Tree Hut. Notice how that's not flaking apart. And I got a review of this Tahitian Vanilla Bean on my channel. I'll put that up on my community tab after the stream. Then we have this texture, and I got into this in a video in which I was getting unready, and that was the first time I was using it, so you guys got my authentic reaction. I was not prepared for that to flake. So we're dealing with two different types of textures here. So something you want to be mindful of, you got to do your research when it comes to those facial scrubs, because they are not of the same, dare I say, quality as the body scrubs, nor the formulations. If you don't want something flaking, best to do your research to find out something that's similar to Tree Hut's formula, where when you put it on, it's not flaking apart and it's collectively doing what it's supposed to do, exfoliate on your skin. After I've done that and I've done my dermaplaning, I've prepped my skin with the aloe vera gel, I've used my facial razor with a light hand. Practice, work your way up. If you're not good with it, that's fine. Everybody's got to start somewhere. Work it into your skin with your hands, or either my personal favorite, with this occasionally, with a facial scrubber brush. Well, that just fell. That's fine. Now, what I do at night, this is the nighttime skincare routine tip. What I do, and I also do this occasionally, and if you notice, all my facial skin products in some form or another are basically these three products. We got our facial scrub, I use occasionally because I don't want to over exfoliate my skin. It's a whole lot more sensitive and of a thinner layer than the rest of my body. So you don't want to definitely don't want to over exfoliate on your skin, on your face specifically. I already do my prep with my aloe vera gel from Honey Skin. And then at night, occasionally, before I go to bed, and I know this isn't really a night cream per se, but it's very thick, rich, creamy, and emollient. Also from Body Prescriptions. I'm going to use my nail here just to show you all how creamy and emollient. You see that? Very nice. You're going to get a little bit of a glow until it absorbs into your skin. It's very thick, rich, and creamy. This is a glass bottle. And I put that on my skin after I've done the prep work. I've dermaplaned if I need it. If I don't, I just basically massage my skin with the aloe vera gel from Honey Skin. And I put this on before bed and just go on to bed. If you'd like to see how I take care of my skin, keep an eye out for my community tab. And the skincare portion, that's complete. I love each and every one of you. And you know what? I will see you all next time.